Now, SABC News reporter Ishmael Modiba is tracking that story and joins us live. Very good afternoon to Ishmael. What's the latest?
Well, good afternoon, Nzinga. Well, as of this stage, we are, as you can see, at the Virginia police station. Unfortunately, from the police spokesperson that I've been in contact with, he was advising us that it's difficult to go to the mine area because of it's a bush area, and with the car that we are driving at this stage, a sedan, we can't reach that area. It needs, a bigger car where we can go and get those visuals. But he says it's dangerous to be in that area because even where the alleged Zamazama are said to have used that area or that entrance, you can even see the gas methane that is protruding or coming out of that hole. So he says, for now, the mine management, what they have done was they've seized the area, the operation there, because it's even difficult for them and the police to go there and do the investigation. So for now, it's a catch-22 situation. We know that from the police reports, we have been told that it's about 30 or 31 bodies that are still underground. 3 have been retrieved and they have come out. So for now, it's a catch-22 situation where if as and when the situation is right or relatively calm, that's when the police will be able, with the mine personnel, to help go out underneath to see what is happening. And I can also tell you that this is not the first time this incident happened. Around 2015, 2016, at the Harmony mine, a similar situation occurred where around 30 Zamazamas were also alleged or reported to be underground, where the Zamazamas came out and reported to the police to say, these are the bodies that we have found outside, so can you please provide us with 30 body bags? And that is the situation here. We are talking about 31. We are not sure that's the exact numbers, but we know for sure that there are South Africans and Lesotho nationals that are there. I'm saying South African because on the 11th of June, I spoke to a local here who said his younger brother is among those that are trapped underground, and they are trying to get help to free them. But now we've got the Free State Provincial Police spokesperson, Brigadier Mutansi Makhele, to tell us the latest with regard to what is happening in this particular mine. Ndata Makhele, thank you for your time. Can you briefly tell us what is the latest with regard to the investigation with the mine, with this incident that happened where the South Africans and the Lesotho nationals are trapped underground?
Yeah, thus far after the retrieval of the 3 bodies which were brought to the surface, you'll remember that these bodies were handed over by those people we presume to be illegal miners. The joint forces, including the mining authorities, came together with the police just to assess the situation. Remember, as the police, we cannot decide on our own to go on the underground to retrieve the bodies. That is the rescue team from the mining authorities, which can assess whether it's safe to do so. But thus far, we are working on the information which we got from some of the people who are involved in the retrieval of the 3 bodies which were brought to the surface. And until we assess the situation and regard it to be safe to go, and then there will be joint forces which will go there, which, as I said, it won't be the decision of the South African Police Service to say we can go underground to retrieve those bodies.
I know it's a very difficult operation that you are talking about. You have to be in consultation with the mine management and the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy to see how these people who are underground can be assisted. But in dealing with this kind of activity of illegal Zamazamas, how is it difficult to ensure that you curtail this kind of activities in the province?
Look, as I said, collectively with the mining authorities and other role players, we are almost weekly having operations, those which are unannounced, to tackle the issue. You'll realize in the gold field itself, we had a problem of people who were doing it visibly where people were looking. But we managed to beat that by arresting most of the people who were doing it on the surface. And now the problematic part is now the underground, where we still have illegal miners, which we are also hitting it very hard, where every week we confiscate some of the utensils or equipments which are being used by them. and some of the people are being arrested. But we are concerned that we have not go deeper to the extent of eradicating it totally. But we are working together with other mining authorities, especially people who are also the custodians of these unused shafts, so that we can go to the level of at least eradicating it totally so that it doesn't take place. It's not only a problem for Free State. We have realized that other provinces are also experiencing the same thing, but we are following the same pattern on how they are dealing with it together as Free State province.
That's Brigadier Mutansi Makaele, the provincial spokesperson for the police in the Free State, giving us the lowdown of how they are dealing with the situation here with the Zamazamas. And I think for now, we'll have to wait and see, and maybe if we can get a chance to go to the area just to get a sense what is that mining area looks like, because we know that the activities, the last activities in that mining area was around in the 1990s. So you can see that the mine has been unused for quite a number of time, and that's where these illegal Zamazamas are taking chance to make a living for themselves. But for now, it's back to you in the studio.